When we last tested the Saab 9.3 convertible back in 1999, we described it as quirky, cool, and oh so satisfying. But that was then, and this is now, Saab's all-new 9.3 convertible for 2004. Now, Saab calls this an all-season, all-weather car and promises that it's an absolute dream to drive. Sounds like the folks at Saab have put the last 5 years to good use. And from what we see, it was time well spent. After all, since the 9.3 sedan was privy to a complete makeover, it was only fair Saab give the same all-over treatment to the 2004 9.3 convertible. So they popped the top and ripped into the mechanics to reveal a sleeker, sunshinier Saab with more power and good looks to call it all new. Lowering the new 3-layer hydraulically operated magnesium frame soft top with added heat and noise insulation is a one-touch affair. Top up to top down takes only 20 seconds and utilizes a collapsible storage well called cargo set to separate the top mechanism from the contents of the trunk. Based on the 9.3 sedan's GM Epsilon chassis, this convertible's unibody is 3 times stiffer than its predecessor. Plus, Saab has fitted the new 9.3 with unique integrated safety measures like their Dynacage pop-up rear roll bars, active head restraints, adaptive front airbags, and 2-chamber side airbags designed specifically for the more vulnerable occupants in a convertible. The proportions of the 9.3 convertible were also completely massaged. The 105.3-inch wheelbase is longer with shorter overhangs and beefier twin-spoke 17-inch alloy wheels. A broad-angled grille, a wraparound windshield, and swept-back frontal styling flow neatly into its sleek wedge profile and tuck deep into the corners of the large wing-shaped light clusters at the rear. Putting the wind in its sails, the 9.3's all-aluminum 2-liter twin-cam turbocharged 4-cylinder engine is courtesy of the 9.3 ARC sedan. It pushes out 210 horsepower and an improved 221 pound-feet of torque. Transmissions include a retuned 5-speed manual in ARC trim, a new 6-speed manual for the Aero, or a 5-speed automatic with Saab Centronic manual shift mode. Though our drivers found the turbo is somewhat slow to respond, using the manual shift mode in our Aero model did prove quicker on the track. The 9.3 ran the 0 to 60 in a flat 9 seconds, while the quarter-mile passed in 16.8 seconds at 85 miles per hour. Overall, slightly bigger numbers than we saw in 1999. Stopping this sporty sunburst from 60 in 121 feet were its ABS-equipped 4-wheel steel disc with mechanical brake assist, electronic brake force distribution, and Saab's new cornering brake control. Though pedal feel is soft, stops were consistent with no drama. Stiff, stable, and safe describe handling. The all-independent suspension hardware includes struts up front and 4 links per side in the rear. Hard cornering understeer and body roll are on the mild side for a luxury front driver. The precise rack and pinion steering gets help from Saab's Reax passive rear steering geometry, and electronic stability control is standard. With no cowl shake, the 9.3 convertible connects well with the road. And if that isn't reason enough to fall for this Saab, step inside this true 4-place convertible. The view's great. All seats wear water-repellent upholstery, and deeply bolstered powered front seats use integrated shoulder belts which allow easier access to the rear seats. The driver-oriented dash features an arc-shaped instrument panel that houses the adequate white on black gauges. The center stack stages audio entertainment functions, climate controls, convertible top release switch, as well as the profiler, a dial linked to an on-screen prompt that allows for personal presets. But rear passengers get some bragging rights too. The 2-person rear cabin is far roomier than you might expect, with gently bowed seats and interior trim that subtly joins the front and rear cabin. And for a little more superior boasting, the 9.3's cargo arrangements top most competing convertibles. Top up allows for 12.4 cubic feet of storage. Top down, it shrinks to a still usable 8.3 cubic feet. So how much for this open-air Swede? Well, the ARC 9.3 convertible begins at $40,670. Our Aero launches at $43,175. Add $1,350 for our Tester's automatic. And though the summer's set for us on the East Coast, we still have our eye on this drop top and encourage West Coast sunseekers to strongly consider cruising their open roads in Saab's sultry, new, and enormously pleasing 9.3 convertible. Well, I hope you'll join us next week for more Motorweek. We'll cross the Pacific Rim for what's new at the Tokyo Motor Show. We'll test Toyota's much larger Prius hybrid and Chevy's much refined Malibu sedan. Pat Goss goes shiftless, and we'll also see if VW's biggest car is a smart used car buy. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit PBS online at pbs.org. To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-873-6154. Motorweek has been brought to you by
Pep Boys, we're car people. We love cars.
We live cars.
We breathe cars. That's why we're such big Motorweek fans.
Of course. After all, they love cars too.
Proud to support Motorweek on PBS.
Pep Boys, we're car people.
and by
What are you looking for? eBay Motors.
This program was produced by Maryland Public Television, which is solely responsible for its content.